Hi everybody, with DayZ Update 1.26 going live soon, or it may already be live by the time you come to watch this video. We've got these amazing boats on PC and console, which are great for going around the coast of Chernarus, up some of the little rivers, or down the big river in Livonia. Wouldn't it be wonderful though if we had some nice, big, large custom structures that we could explore as well? So in this video I'm going to show you a couple of custom structures that you can upload to your DayZ PC or console community server, and kind of how to do it, what's involved with doing it as well. A little bit of a showcase as well. But before we start, I have to say that none of these, or neither of these, are my work, okay? The big sea platform, which I'm going to show you in a minute. In fact, let me show you the pictures now. So that's the oil rig. That's the oil rig at night. That's the sea platform. Now the sea platform, I'm pretty sure, is part of DayZ expansion. And when the amazing Don Sibley converted the DayZ expansion files so that we could use them on console, this came along with it. So a massive thanks has to go out to the expansion team and Don Sibley. I'll put links to DayZ expansion and Don Sibley's YouTube channel in the description below this video. And the big oil rig, this amazing oil rig, was by a guy called Easy Rich, from what I remember. Yeah, Easy Rich, and he sent me this file a long time ago. I'm not quite sure. I think he sent it to me to have a look at, and I said, is it okay to make some videos about it? Because I've previously done a video about this and uploaded it. But it's one of those things where at the time it wasn't. It was great, but it was like, well, there's not much. It's a long swim from Chernarus to this oil rig and to the platform. And of course, if you're on Chernarus, where the oil rig is, it's south of the lighthouse that's west of Chernarus. You can't see it from the shore. You've got to start moving out before it'll appear. Now, if you know what you're doing, in the description below this video, you'll see links to my GitHub repository and my Mega, and all you have to do is click on the code, click on download zip, and you'll get all the files with the photos and all the instructions on how to install them on your PC or PlayStation or Xbox console. It's all there as well, so if you know what you're doing, you can look at those. But what I thought we would do, let's go and have a look, so you can have a look at this. We'll have a look at the oil rig first, and then we'll go and have a look at the sea platform. They're both pretty amazing. Now they both spawn with loot as well, if you follow the instructions that are in the readme. So I've got map group pos snippets. Now they should work fine. Obviously I'm testing them here on my DayZ experimental server on PC. I can't test them for Xbox or PlayStation until it actually goes live. So if you do have any trouble with them, let me know. Also, in the repository, I do include the .dze files. Oh, because a big thanks has to go out to Inclement and the DayZ editor. So I include the .dze files. So if you know what you're doing with those, you can import them. Well, I'll just open them up in DayZ editor and do it that way. Look at this. Look how amazing this is. So we can come here. We can get out. We can hop out here, go up here, go up here, climb over this, and you can climb up there. But to speed things up, what I'll do is I'll go into free cam mode, so we can go up here. There's all these military tents underneath, but let's go on top of here. Let's come out of free cam. There we go, so you can kind of get a better idea. And there's the those torchy things, so it all lights up at night, which is very, very cool. And if we jump over to here, you should be able to see, if we go into this tent, here we have stuff spawning in. Now this will be coastal tier 1 stuff, wasn't it? So you're not going to find higher end loot on the oil rig or the sea platform, but it's a good it's a good fun place to visit. Other things you could do, I was thinking about doing this as well, is you could put down like a permanent gas zone over the top, so people would have to find gas masks and NBC gear to come here and explore this. I had a go at spawning in zombies, but I'm pretty sure you can't spawn zombies over water. But that may well change. You never know, that may change, and then you'll be able to spawn in infected here as well. Look how absolutely cool this looks. Okay, so that's the oil rig. Let's just have a quick look at it from. Let's have a look at it from the air, just to give you an idea. In fact, let's go to the other side, so you can kind of see it back this way. And you can see how far out is it as well. In fact, on PC, depending on your draw distance, because we can alter that now, you may well be able to see it from the coast, but I'm pretty sure on console you won't be able to see it at all. But how cool is that? It's absolutely fantastic work by Easy Rich. So let's come out of free cam, and then let's go over to Prison Island, and hopefully from Prison Island we'll be able to see. So if we go to here, there you go. You can just about see. There's the sea platform there. So I mean, you could swim it. I mean, that was the thing about this one. But let's go to free cam. Let's have a look at this sea platform. And again, as long as you add the relevant map group pos snippets that are in the README in the files, you'll have loot. Come out of free cam. Now, I did add some more bits to this one actually, because it was a little bit bare. So I added some military tents inside this big hangar. And I also added some toilets as well, because I think it's, you know, you can never have enough toilets, can you? So if we come in here, what we should see, there we go. So we've got military stuff start to spawn in. There's a nice gun. Let's have that. I like the way that the sea does seep in. Another gun. Helmet down there. Oh, where are we? I'm not sure whether you can build on these structures, and then you can go over here as well, and there's some containers you can go in and that sort of stuff. So, and there's Prison Island. I tell you, one of the most amazing things about the boats and having the ability to come to sea is you see the map in a completely different light. I was watching a video that Marks, the new DayZ community manager, had done, where he was going up the Chernarus river. And you see things you would have never seen before, so it's absolutely fantastic. Right, anyway, that's enough of my waffling. So let's jump over and show you how you can install them. So follow the links in the description below this video to either my GitHub or my Mega if one of the others isn't working, and then download the zip, extract it on your local PC. And what you're interested in really is the README for the instructions, and then it's the C platform 2 objects.json and the easy rich oil rig.json. And the README just has step-by-step instructions on how to do it, whether you just want to install the oil rig or the platform. And then importantly, at the bottom of the README, these are the map group pos entries. So if we go over here, so this is where I've kind of downloaded them already. And then to kind of show you how it works. Now, I'm doing this on a local server, so it looks a little bit different to when you're doing it on a remote server, but the idea is kind of the same. So you'll go into your missions file, you go into, say, DayZoffline.Chernarus. Now, I always recommend that you have a custom folder on PC, because on console we have to have a custom folder. All our custom files, whether that be object spawner JSONs or fresh spawn loadout JSONs or additional types.xmls, all that sort of stuff, they have to go in the custom folder. So because I always do my tutorials videos referring to that, I think on PC if you put one in, but also it helps to separate the files out. So into the custom folder, that's where you're going to put the easyrich.oilrig.json and the where's the other one? The C platform 2.objects.json. So just copy and paste them there, or upload them via FTP or via the file browser. And then what you're going to want to do is go into the CFG gameplay.json, open that up, and then here we go. In the object spawner array line, you're going to want to have custom / easyrich.json, comma, and then the C platforms one. Again, if you're not quite sure, if you just look at the README and you scroll down, it's all here, so you can just copy and paste it, so there's no chance of doing a spelling mistake or anything like that. And I've even got both, so if you just want the oil rig, there's that one. If you just want the C platform, there's that one. If you want both, there's that one. And then you can always, if you've already got other custom objects like I have, I'll show you kind of the format it should be. Now you need to make sure that your CFG gameplay.json is activated. So I guess I should really show you how to do that, shouldn't I, as well? So if we go up here, so on PC, if you have access to the server DayZ.config file, you'll want to have a line in it that says enable CFG gameplay equals 1. Often it's down the bottom, down here. There's a load of different settings. If you're on Nitrado, let's go to Nitrado. Here we go. Let's find a PC server. There we go. So if you're not on Nitrado, you want to make sure that in your general settings, you'll go into expert mode, and then you go into the config files. Oh, sorry, configuration profile. Sorry, like this one. No, you don't. You go into expert settings. Here we go. And just make sure, see it's down the bottom, I think. Yeah, enable CFG gameplay equals 1. So stop the server, save it, restart it, and that will mean the server will then take notice of your CFG gameplay.json. But I'm pretty sure you'll know that already. And then what you want to do is you'll want to set up the map group pos file. So map group pos is the file that tells the server where buildings are, and therefore it can then look at the map group proto to see what loot it should spawn in. So you would just open up map group pos, download it and open it up, and then you would just go to the README, which is there, and you would copy all of this. If you want to do both of them, just go like that, right click, copy that, go back to map group pos, and then you would just paste them in. Make some space underneath map at the top and paste them in. As you can see, I've already done it here. And then you would save that, re-upload it, and restart your server. Now, when it comes to loot, though, you may well find that no loot spawns straight away. Adding extra loot points to a server really works best when it's a fresh install or a fresh wipe. Loot should start to spawn eventually, but it can take quite a while to do it. So I would always recommend, if you want loot to be in these places straight away, which kind of you really do, don't you? I'd always recommend installing these, just after, install the files, then do a sort of world wipe, so your files are still in one piece. And then you'll get loot spawning in, rather than people coming all the way out here, finding a boat, getting the fuel, getting a spark plug, coming all the way out here, and there's no loot, which would be a bit of a pain, wouldn't it? So that's about it, really. I think we've covered everything. Let's go back to look at those pictures, and I think you'll agree, especially the oil rig at night. It looks really, really cool indeed. So there we go. All you need to do is visit my GitHub repository or visit my Mega, download the files, read the readmes, and it gives you full instructions. And before you know it, you have these amazing offshore structures that are going to be a dream to explore in the new rubber dinghies when 1.26 goes live. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hopefully you found this useful. If you have, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And of course, a big thanks has to go out to the DayZ expansion team, DayZ Exp, and of course the mighty Don Sibley. And I'll see you again soon.